Welcome back, distinguished architects of the truth and connoisseurs of the unspoken, to the hallowed, velvet-lined archives of Mr. Magazine. You have stepped once again into the only sanctuary in the digital realm where a simple Instagram notification is analyzed with the gravity of a historical decree, and where the silence between two superstars is deciphered like an ancient, sacred code. We are the premier destination for those who understand that in the glittering, often deceptive world of celebrity, the most profound stories are not those scripted by screenwriters or managed by publicists, but those that are whispered in the dimly lit corners of a living room, captured through the lens of a smartphone camera. Today, we are turning our discerning lens toward the absolute phenomenon that is blood flowers. Specifically, we are looking at the two souls who have breathed life into this saga and captured the hearts of millions across the globe, Yağmur Yüksel and Barış Baktaş. For months, fans have lived on crumbs, a stolen glance here, a behind-the-scenes photo there. But recently, the heavens opened. The beloved stars shared their intimate moments for the first time in a way that felt less like a broadcast and more like a confession. It was a live stream filled with very special conversations, unscripted laughter, and the kind of raw honesty that is endangered in this industry. But before we decode the nuances of this digital manifesto and analyze the chemistry that set the internet on fire, I must ask for a moment of your esteemed patronage. If you value the depth, the elegance, and the fearless analysis of our storytelling, please ensure you have pressed that subscribe button. It is your passport to the inner circle of the truth. For those among you who wish to walk the red carpet of exclusive content and support the artistry of our investigations, the Join, Katil button is waiting for your click. It is the mark of a true insider who demands more than just rumors. Your likes and comments are the ink with which we write history, so please, let your voice be heard in the discussion below. Now, let us enter the home of Yağmur and Barış. In the first fragile, hopeful days of the new year, the gossip world, usually tired from the excesses of holiday reporting, was shaken awake by an event that was as unexpected as it was delightful. It was a digital earthquake that will generate buzz for months to come. Yağmur Yüksel and her partner in art and life, as the rumors suggest. Barış Baktaş, who have remarkably preferred to live away from the public eye for a long time despite their meteoric rise to fame, surprised their legions of fans with a spontaneous live stream on Instagram. There was no countdown. There was no PR blast. Just a notification that popped up on thousands of screens, acting as a beacon in the night. This special encounter, which was attended by thousands of people from the very first minutes of the broadcast, caused a seismic impact on social media. It wasn't just the fact that they were live, it was the way they were live. The couple's sincerity, their emotional conversations, and their candid comments about the new year stripped away the veneer of celebrity and revealed the humans underneath. Yağmur and Barış, who participated in the live broadcast from the comfort of their home sanctuary, stood out immediately for their overwhelming naturalness. In an era of filters and Facetune, Yağmur appeared on camera entirely without makeup. Her understated elegance, a testament to her natural beauty, created a warm, inviting atmosphere. She wore her authenticity like a crown, greeting the viewers with a serene smile that seemed to say, "Welcome to our reality." Beside her, Barış Baktaş brought his signature witty demeanor, a playful energy that perfectly counterbalanced her calm. From the very first frame, the dynamic was undeniable. The way they looked at each other was not the rehearsed gaze of Dylan and Baron. It was the soft, knowing look of Yağmur and Barış. The way they finished each other's sentences, the rhythm of their banter, and their unspoken connection were evident to anyone with eyes to see. Their harmony was immediately met with a flood of comments from viewers who described it as true love, soulmate energy, and the definition of peace. One of the most talked about and historically significant moments of the broadcast was when the couple spoke openly about their relationship for the first time. This was the moment the fandom had been waiting for. Yağmur, usually so guarded, commented with touching vulnerability that the intense work schedule of a daily series and the pressure of being in the public eye can sometimes be incredibly difficult to navigate. However, she followed this admission with a solution. She stated that everything is more balanced, more grounded, and more peaceful when she is with Barış. He is her anchor in the storm. This brings us to a profound inquiry about relationships. Do you believe that home is a place, or is it a person? Yağmur and Barış seem to have found their home in one another. We are incredibly curious to hear your philosophy on this. Have you found the person who lets you be yourself? Please, share your profound thoughts and personal stories in the comments below. We read every single one. And if you believe these two are the couple of the year, show your support by hitting that like button right now. Yağmur, reflecting her introspective nature, commented that the new year means renewal and inner peace for her. She is seeking a spiritual reset. Barış, ever the ambitious spirit, stated that his expectations for 2026 are to be more productive, to travel to new horizons, and to spend significantly more time with loved ones. Their mention of the short getaways they dream of taking together was particularly noteworthy. It was interpreted by the gossip columns as a coded message of a shared future, a declaration that they intend to navigate the map of the world side by side. They are not just planning a vacation, they are planning a life. During the broadcast, the timeline became a tapestry of memories. They occasionally reminisced about the past, sharing tender, never-before-heard details about their early days on the set of Blood Flowers. The couple admitted, with a laugh, that they hadn't expected such a strong bond to form when they first met. They thought they would be colleagues, they became inseparable. Fan questions were, naturally, a significant and chaotic part of the live stream flow. The chat was moving at the speed of light, but one question stood out: would you consider working together again in a different project? It is the question on everyone's mind. Can the magic be replicated? They both responded cautiously, aware of the weight of their words, but hopefully. They emphasized the importance of the project's quality and the right timing. They are not rushing to exploit their chemistry, they are protecting it. Yağmur and Barış stated that they prefer to let things flow naturally, rather than forcing a reunion. However, this response, devoid of a no, strengthened the possibility of them working together on the same project in the future, following the massive success of Blood Flowers. We are deep into the analysis of this digital love letter. If you are enjoying this breakdown of the hidden details behind the live stream, please make sure you have joined the Mr. Magazine family by subscribing. We decode the stories that others miss. Also, I implore you to check out the Join Katil button below this video. Doing so allows you to support our channel directly and ensures we can continue to bring you these high-fidelity narratives. Do you want to see them in a movie or another series? Let us know in the comments. Towards the end of the broadcast, the atmosphere shifted from playful to profound. Barış offered brief but meaningful words to Yağmur that left an indelible mark on the audience. Barış, who stated unequivocally that being with Yağmur gave him strength, emphasized that his greatest wish for the new year was simply health and peace, for both of them. It was a protector's wish. Yağmur, expressing similar sentiments with a softness in her voice, thanked Barış for his presence and said that they held this live broadcast for a specific reason: to strengthen the bond between them and their fans. They wanted to bridge the gap. At the end of the live broadcast, social media was practically divided between those crying happy tears and those frantically editing clips. Thousands of comments, likes, and shares quickly became trending topics, and gossip circles hailed it as the most heartfelt live broadcast of the year. This unexpected surprise from Yağmur and Barış brought cheer and happiness to their fans before the new year, acting as a gift better than anything wrapped in paper. According to exclusive gossip reaching our desk, the couple's decision to do this live stream was completely spontaneous. Information from their inner circle suggests that Yağmur and Barış made this decision after receiving numerous messages from their fans while they were simply sitting on the couch, chatting quietly at home that evening. They saw the love, and they decided to give it back. This explains why the live stream atmosphere was so natural and unfiltered. It wasn't a planned PR strategy or a staged broadcast, it was two people deciding to say hello. Their words touched viewers, but their bodies spoke a language of their own. Another detail that stood out to body language experts during the live broadcast was their physical orientation. Their frequent turns toward each other, as if checking in. Their sustained eye contact. The small, almost imperceptible touches, a hand on a shoulder, a knee brushing a knee. These demonstrated the strength of their emotional bond better than any script could. Their New Year's greetings were not only romantic, but also hopeful. Yağmur stated that in 2026 she wanted to be more productive and focus on work that nourishes her soul. Barış's support for these words was remarkable. He nodded, he listened, he validated. Barış's statement, "It's wonderful to dream together," was interpreted by viewers as a definitive sign of a long-term relationship. You don't dream together with a temporary fling. This mutual support generated comments about a healthy relationship on social media, setting a standard for what a celebrity power couple should look like. After the broadcast, fans speculated that Yağmur and Barış might spend the New Year holidays together, hidden away from the world. Their emphasis on getting away from the city for a while fueled these rumors, suggesting a quiet New Year's Eve surrounded by nature, perhaps in a cabin in the woods or a quiet seaside town, where the only audience is the stars. The conversation will continue, of that we are sure. But for now, we are left with the warm glow of a winter evening shared with two people who seem to have found their light in each other. We at Mr. Magazine will be watching their journey, from the quiet live streams to the red carpets of the future. Thank you for joining us in the archives today. If this deep dive into the romance of Blood Flowers resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, may your new year be filled with the kind of love that lets you be yourself. Goodbye.